Be sure to catch the next episode of Just Talking It Up on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcast app, or on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
Hey, you forgot our names.
No.
You did. You forgot our names.
Don't be silly. I'm Janet, you're Crash, see?
She's just like a goose. She wakes up in a new world every day.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, the 8th of March, getting set to sail into a spring-like weekend. And it feels so good. We'll have some storms to deal with early next week. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots, and I think everybody has enjoyed this delightful day today. That's the Chehaw Skycam, a cloudless sky in East Alabama. On the western side of the state, that's our Demopolis Skycam overlooking the Tombigbee River. And ooh, doesn't that look inviting? That's our Skycam from the Phoenix All Suites down in Gulf Shores. Soon the spring break crowd will be down there as we get deeper into March. Got ridging coming in from the west. That's going to set up a very mild weekend as opposed to last weekend when we were all shivering. We note some high clouds with a subtropical jet stream that will push in here, kind of filtering the sunshine tomorrow and Sunday, but still just really nice for the weekend. Big storm out in the southwest. We had some small hail around Los Angeles today with thunderstorms because of the cold air aloft with the upper low, and that will bring the next chance of rain early next week on Monday. Temperatures just where they ought to be for a March day. Mostly mid-60s around here. Birmingham at 64. Upper 50s up in the Tennessee Valley. It's cooler there. Interesting to look at the visible satellite imagery on a day like today with a cloudless sky. If you look really carefully in there, you can pick out some forest fires, and some of those are controlled burns. Some are probably wildfires. And we note the counties in purple in Alabama. That is a red flag warning for the potential for wildfire danger because of the very, very dry air and the low dew points. And out west, winter storm warnings scattered from the mountains of Arizona up to the upper Midwest. Even some blizzard warnings in effect out there. Parts of Colorado and Nebraska and Wyoming. In the warm sectors, severe storms might break out tonight over parts of the Texas Panhandle and the South Plains. Tomorrow, a slight risk of severe weather for roughly the Interstate 35 corridor, Sherman-Denison down through Dallas-Fort Worth, Waco, Austin, San Antonio, down to the Hill Country. And on day 3, which is Sunday, just the low-end 5% severe weather possibilities for places like Jackson, Vicksburg, Monroe. And beyond that, there is no formal risk at all for day 4, which is good, which is Monday when it comes in here. Will be a wet day Monday. This is suggesting rain amounts of 1 inch for much of the state. Maybe a smidgen more down to the south. Let's take a look at modeling. This is the 12Z GFS at noon tomorrow. Big trough in the west, big ridge in the east. And for us, that ridge means a great day. Partly sunny with a high close to 70. The clouds will be high. The low levels stay very dry. You can see that big low developing south of Goodland, Kansas, and that might set up the blizzard conditions just north and west of that surface low. Sunday, the band of showers and storms gets closer. The surface low is nearing Chicago. Should be raining in Memphis, Little Rock, Houston on Sunday, but we stay dry, becoming windy with a pretty good wind out of the south. And a good chance we'll be up in the low 70s. The NAM is printing 73. Go to a Sunday night at midnight. There's the upper trough. And again, this is a positive tilt trough, not a negative tilt trough. And down below that, the rain is moving into the state at midnight Sunday night. So looks like the window for rain might begin maybe 8, 9 o'clock Sunday night. And it's a very slow-moving front. This is Monday at 12 noon, and you can see the batch of storms is sitting square on top of us. So it's going to be a slow progression. This is not a fast-moving line of storms, so we could easily see 1 inch from this. And really no change in our severe weather thinking. This is the instability at midday Monday coming off the GFS. Just a little sliver of instability running up to about Roanoke, but not much. And the NAM, very similar. There's a little bit of surface-based instability, but very limited amounts. So again, for now, severe weather looks unlikely Monday, but we'll watch things over the weekend. Tuesday, rain is gone. We turn cooler just a little bit, highs dipping into the upper 50s. Rain is on the eastern seaboard. Wednesday looks like a beautiful day. We'll start the day in the 30s, the high well up in the 60s, maybe pushing 70 Wednesday afternoon. That'll be a bright sunny day. Thursday of next week, a good chance we'll see low 70s. And a week from today, cold trough over the northeast. That's a 1044 high nosing down in there. That looks very windy and very cold. for New York City and Boston and Philadelphia, places like that. But around here, we just kind of catch the edge of that air mass. That might knock about 10 degrees off highs. We'll go from a high maybe close to 70 to a high close to 60 Friday of next week. Not bad at all. And the week is dry, obviously, after Monday. And really, you have to go to March the 21st to find the next decent rain event. That's pretty odd. Typically, we have frequent rain and storm-producing systems this time of the year, but it looks like we might have a fairly long dry spell between Monday of next week, the 11th, and this March the 21st, maybe a 10-day stretch of dry weather. That looks wet. And on the 24th, that rain is gone, and that would be dry and pleasant. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be here Monday morning at 7. The man that looks like Colonel Sanders, Brian Peters, have the video updates both tomorrow and Sunday. And if you can, watch our live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.
Does your weatherman have a face for radio? ABC 3340's James Spann may be hair-challenged, but he sure is entertaining, especially when he teams up with everyone's favorite radio duo, Rick and Bubba. From the radio airwaves to the small screen, it's the Rick and Bubba TV show 5 days a week. Watch Rick and Bubba along with ABC 3340 Chief Meteorologist James Spann, Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. on the Nashville Network, provided by ABC 3340.